Buongiorno everyone, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. An official announcement today from Newcastle United Football Club. Safe standing is coming to St James's Park. Yes, they're going to start off in the away end, ready for the new season. So in just less than a month's time, August 6th against Forest, those fans from Nottingham will have a nice little rail in front of them to protect them from falling over or any other health and safety issues. And just because we all know away fans at games, it totally makes sense. They had it at Stamford Bridge, I think it was, they had it at Spurs, I think, this last season just gone. Away fans, all of them, pretty much stand up for the entire 90 minutes. Makes sense. And even in the home end, which we're getting to soon, in many grounds, fans stand up. This was always coming, it was in the works, it's been murmured by Premier League clubs for quite some time now, and Football League. But we're going to have a little look at the official announcement from Newcastle United, and I'll get into my thoughts, and make sure you're popping yours in the comments below. Following guidance from the Sports Ground Safety Authority, you all know them, don't you? They're going to put in a real seating provision in the visitors section of St James's Park this summer. The club will look to introduce a similar provision in a home area of St James's Park as early as 2023. That they'll have a consultation process with supporters ahead of putting in safe standing in home ends, or a section of a home end. You know, a lot of the fans have already got in touch on Twitter saying get it in the strawberry corner makes sense, and it does. You know what I mean? A lot of lads at the back and lasses at the back of the strawberry corner stand up there already, so that kind of makes sense. People calling it for being the Gallagher. Obviously, imagine that black and white wall on the Gallagher. Very imposing, obviously, the opposition team, and just to create a class atmosphere. I'm sure a lot of people in the Gallagher would like that, but also not. You know what I mean? You've got people that just don't want to stand. People that can't believe, I'm paid for my seat and I'm using it. I want my grey plastic seat. You know, people will want to sit down. Knackered, can it be asked? Whole week of graft. Last thing they want to do, stand on their feet for 90 minutes. Or, you know, obviously the elderly and people like that might want to obviously sit down, can't be asked to stand. So they have to take into consideration the whole fan base. That's why the consultation will go into. I'm sure they'll look at maybe season tickets. What's the demographic like in that area? Yep, Strawberry Corner, right, it's predominantly 18 to 30 or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's not a trip to Ibiza, it's an 18 to 30 holiday. But you know what I mean? They'll look at things like that. They'll look at things like that. How can they make the most sense and put it in the most logical position, you'd hope, in the right stand. While supporters will not be permitted to stand at St James's Park yet, the SGSA has advised that the front section of the away end at St James's Park, located in the upper section of the Leaders end, would benefit from having the added infrastructure in place as a priority. Dave Gregory, who's head of safety and security at Newcastle United, has said he's emphasising that supporters will still not be permitted to stand at this time, but the addition of rail seating will add an enhanced safety provision in an elevated part of the stadium. You get a fucking zip line. The Nottingham Forest fans and every other away fans at St James's Park for the rest of the season now get a fucking zip line attached to that parasail down, you know what I mean, whatever you want. And he's obviously said, yeah, we look forward to working with our supporters to identify an area for fans who may wish to stand in future. The Football Supporters Association Chief Executive has said that once licensed standing is given the green light at St James's Park, fans would be able to stand for matches in allocated spaces behind a barrier or a rail in areas of persistent standing. Each supporter would have to occupy the same area they would take if they were sitting with a traceable numbered ticket. Seats would not be locked in the up or down position, so fans could sit if they wish to, and the standing area should not affect the views of other fans. Other parts of the ground would remain all seated, and fans would be expected to sit in these areas. That's enough of that. So as I said at the start of the video, it's been going on for a season or two now in the Premier League, safe standing at other Premier League grounds. So it's happening. Whether you like it or not, it is happening. Safe standing will be coming to St James's Park this season for away fans, more so home fans next year. Be interesting to see where they do end up going, where they do end up putting the safe standing. Now, there seems to be a lot of confusion online, on Twitter, on YouTube, people making videos and on tweets and whatnot saying it'll increase the capacity. No, it won't. It will not be increasing the capacity of St James's Park by getting safe standing in, because they're doing a 1-to-1 ratio, Newcastle and other Premier League grounds, so it's exactly the same space. If you look abroad in the Bundesliga, a lot of German clubs have squeezed more fans in by getting rid of the seats or making the seats very small. So yes, you kind of have an option to sit there, but anyone with a fat horse can't put one seat on it. So most of them are getting squat. In Bundesliga, like I've said, smaller, so you can fit more fans in. I think there was one ground, I can't remember which club it was, but they put in a 3,000 safe standing area and managed to get 5,000 people in there, so they've got an extra couple of thousand capacity, so fair play to them. But in the Premier League rules in England, not going to happen. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so it's literally going to be exactly the same as if you are sitting or standing, one person per rail per seat. As I said, let us know your thoughts on safe standing at St James's Park. If they get it right, if they put it in the strawberry corner, or if everyone can agree on it, very good. I think it will do bits for atmosphere. A lot of people stand anyway. As long as it's safe, it's all good. Quickly on to some other news then. There's been another outgoing. Dan Ashworth has been at work yet again, and Jeffrey Hendrick is out the door of St James's Park yet again. After a loan move in January to QPR, he has now followed that with a loan move to Reading. Reading is where Hendrick will be playing next season, Championship level. Well done, Ashworth and the club, for getting Hendrick off the books. You know, big wages. Not sure the percentage that they're paying, to be honest, Reading, because I know QPR were only paying about 30% of his wages back in January, all £45,000 of them a week. So at least Hendrick's gone now, Clark's gone now, Hayden's gone, Woodman's gone. So we're clearing out some players. Still a lot of work to do for Dan Ashworth, obviously, but there's another one out the door. And I'm sure you've seen the pictures floating around of the lads enjoying themselves in Austria. Great to see the boys out there on the pre-season camp, getting training, getting the hard work done, but also having a laugh and exercise. So lovely stuff. But whoever didn't give Julian an apple in this picture missed a trick. But it is good to see the lads out there enjoying themselves. A huge improvement from the previous years gone by of getting off minibuses in the rain to actually enjoying a nice camp in a lovely location by the looks of it in Austria, nice hotel and everything else. Ahead of Friday's game against 1860 Munich and then Monday's game against Mainz. So lovely preparation there for the lads, I'm sure. Wish I was there, fortunately not. But anyways, stay tuned, the Magpie Channel TV, for more news and transfer updates throughout this window. Smash that subscribe button, press the like while you're here, and enjoy yourself.